Welcome back to the floor of StartCon. We are talking to EVisuals, which is one of the stands here at the StartCon, information space. It's where people can come and find out all about the apps and the technologies that are available to use. This is a very unique, piece of tech and a unique startup. Matt, firstly, tell us a little bit about EVisuals and your background and why you're so passionate about supporting people in what's pretty topical at the moment, in a fire-safe scenario.
Yeah, hi. My background is I'm a professional firefighter, and I saw the problems about lack of information when you're responding to an incident. So EVisuals is aiming to get more information out of a facility and present it to the arriving or the yet to arrive emergency services. So one of the features we've got is using existing CCTV images on site, processing them using computer vision and getting an occupancy count for the area.
And that occupancy count is quite fundamental because, of course, the most important thing in a fire scenario is the danger to life and limb. It's a wrong word, but it's more important than, say, the assets of a building. But another piece of data that you often extract is just the risks that are in a particular environment, like what the building materials are, or if there's any chemical spill or anything like that. Tell us a little bit about that aspect of the product.
Yeah, well, what we're doing is looking to link in with either a hazardous materials register or any specific risk for a site, and also a risk can change from day to day for a facility. So anything that needs to be presented to emergency services, we filter out the stuff that is required and then pass that on to hopefully all the emergency services. So you get a more appropriate and correct response for the incident that happens, not just the standard response which always happens, and then when the emergency services arrive, look at it and decide what is required. We can find out what's required earlier and get trucks on the road to get a better outcome for an incident.
Definitely using data for the power of good. Now, you came up with this fantastic idea and then you partnered with the New South Wales Smart Sensing Network. I've got Ivan here from that. Ivan, tell us about how you supported EVisuals with their small business journey.
Sure, of course. So the New South Wales Smart Sensing Network is commissioned by the Office of the Chief Scientist. We help the industry and government access smart sensing research at our network of 9 member universities. So Matt came to us with a problem and with a goal that he wants to achieve. And we connected him with the smart infrastructure facility at Wollongong to help him develop the computer vision.
And so it was about giving him the IT support that his background might not necessarily have had that, that understanding of?
Yes, that's right. Not just any standard IT, but novel and innovative technology. In this case, it's computer vision, which is artificial intelligence.
So we came a concept from that, and then we've got the support of the New South Wales Chief Scientist as well. It sounds like a great program where you're almost harnessing the information across 9 different universities. Without something like that, would the universities not be as good as communicating with each other with the mutual understanding that they might have?
The problems that we tackle are very diverse and very difficult. At many instances, not one single university is able to solve it by themselves. So the value proposition that we provide for the industry and government is that there is a single access point to access all of these capabilities across the entire New South Wales.
Now, Matt, who's your ideal client when you're looking at rolling out this sort of product? Is it people who look after buildings, like strata managers and that sort of thing?
Yeah, facility managers and facility owners. So they see the risks that they've got and they see the problems when they have evacuations, especially around healthcare and aged care. So if you can get more information about what your occupancy level is and also what their evacuation status is, so whether they can evacuate by themselves or not, will give you an idea of what resources are required to evacuate the building in an efficient manner.
I'm looking at the screen at the moment and you've got some real-time data. Actually, it's us. I'm just going to wave at the screen a little bit there. But you've got some real-time data on the actual number of people. Is that where the AI comes in? It recognises human beings as opposed to a chair?
Yes. So we've trained it on a model of people, but it also differentiates between people and firefighters. So your occupant count won't get changed. If your firefighter enters as a person leaves, it's not going to be a 1-for-1. It knows that there's a firefighter in an area. So once you spread this over a bigger site, you can get a better idea, one, tactically for the firefighters, but also, get the correct occupancy count.
And I like the way that it taps into other pieces of data as well. Maybe the lay of the land of the building as well. Does it help firefighters as they're going in to understand where to find people, where they're located?
Yeah, if there's an area that is overcome by the fire, we still have a last count in that area. So then they can make tactical decisions on where they're going to put their resources.
Well, it's an absolutely fantastic product. I wish you all the best. Tell me how people can find out a little bit more about it.
You just go online and we're EVisuals.com.au, and we've got demos and videos on there. You can see the product.
And for you also, Ivan, tell us how people can find out, perhaps if they're in the startup phase and they want to be able to tap into the Chief Scientist and all that, where can people find out more?
So the first step is to visit our website at nssn.org.au. We do have many events scheduled, and so you're welcome to come and visit us.
Fantastic. Thanks, guys. Another fantastic innovative product here at the floor of StartCon. You've been listening to Alexi Boyd from Small Biz Matters. We'll be back with another interview after this.